Hello guys, and welcome to an exciting new project on my channel. Yes, I know. As if it was not enough to have two zoos already, Swamp Lake Zoo and Arizona Adventure Park, why does he have to build another zoo already if he didn't even finish the other two? Yeah, because I had this project in mind for such a long time now, and I finally had the energy and the will to move forward with this project and try something very different. So be prepared for a lot of building, heavy branding, lots of buildings and houses, and much detail work. Very much detail work in this park. The park that I'm going to build here is my version of Seaworld. Yeah, I might say it's something like Seaworld. Even the branding is very similar to that. And I really wanted to build a zoo that is more focused on, not on every animal that we have in the game like we do in Arizona and in Swamp Lake. I wanted to have a zoo that is specialized in water animals. So I haven't made a plan yet what animals we are going to see in this park, but there's definitely going to be a lot of water animals. Everything that lives in the water or close to the water might be in this zoo. Yeah, as I said, I don't have a plan already what animals are going to be in there, but there's definitely going to be sea lions, the seals, polar bears, penguins, flamingos, otters, platypus, crocodiles, and everything that we might find that lives in or close to the water and is known for being a water kind of animal. So I'm very excited for that. As I said, we're going heavy on branding. I'm using lots of the custom billboards this time because I found a great way to make those custom billboards. I'm not going to show you a video how I'm doing those custom billboards, but if you are interested or you want to build custom billboards yourself, I highly recommend you to visit the channel of ZSH Plays. He made a great video of how to make custom billboards by using an app that is called Canva. That is a free app, and you can make custom billboards your own and be very creative with it. ZSH Plays describes everything in his video. I might link it in the video description so you can go watch it and make those custom billboards yourself and be creative. And let me tell you just that this will open up a whole new state of playing in your zoos. So what I'm going to build right now in the background in the video is I'm going to build the entrance building. Usually I hate building entrance buildings because they are kind of boring. It's a lot of work to do. You need a lot of building pieces, and in the end you have a big building, something that looks pretty nice, but it is not of any use for your gameplay. So there's no animals and boring stuff. But this time I really liked what I was building. Originally I had in mind something very different. I've been to Valencia in 2020. Yeah, it was 2020. It was very close to when the pandemic began. So I've been to Valencia and I was very inspired by the Oceanográfico which is in the center of the city, and is also a water park with water animals. You can see beluga whales, you can see sea lions, sharks, and a lot of fish, sea turtles, and all that stuff. And the style in which the whole area is built is so inspiring, so futuristic, so, oh my god, it's just great. It's a dream of white concrete and glass, and it looks like some aliens have landed there and left their UFOs in that area. So it's very impressive. It's very impressive. It's very, very cool. And when you go to Spain and you are going to visit Valencia, you definitely have to go to the Oceanográfico. Can highly recommend that. With that being said, I had one of those buildings in my mind that I wanted to build, that was looking like a futuristic UFO clam or something like that. Okay, that sounds pretty weird, but if you see that building, it definitely looks like like a clam from the future and from outer space, I might say. I wanted to build that, but I very fast came to the point where I was noticing that I'm just not able to build that. My building skills are not that good already, so I just couldn't. I couldn't build that, and I noticed that I don't have fun with trying to build it. So I decided no. I use it as an inspiration, but I'm doing my own stuff like I do most of the times, and not copying some already existing buildings. So I came up with this little thing that I'm going to build here. This is going to be our guest service entrance building. Right now, when I'm recording that video and doing the voiceover, this building still has no use at all and is empty in the park. But I'm planning to use it as a guest service building, as I said, where you can buy annual tickets, VIP tours. You can make reservations for the restaurants. You can buy a lot of merch, so it's also going to be a souvenir shop, and you also can make reservations or book a stay at the Waveland Park resort. Yes, that's also a plan that I have. I want to build a resort for this park, so where the guests can stay for the night, and with a lot of pools and maybe some water slides and something like that. So some kind of a water fun park. This is going to be a great park, and I hope I can keep up with all the ideas that I have in mind, and I hope I can build all the stuff that I want to build and make this a really, really great and good looking park. With that being said, just because I'm building in this park and I'm very excited about all the stuff in here, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop building in Swamp Lake Zoo or in Arizona. There might be not weekly episodes in all of the parks in the future, as right now I'm able to build in both parks or in all three parks because I have a week off right now, but that will change next week again. So I think I won't be able to bring you all the stuff all the time. So I think it's going to be a lot more variety on my channel. And we also have the panorama zoo builds that I'm going to continue as well. And yeah, that's that. So there's going to be a lot of stuff on my channel again, and I don't think there's going to be a weekly episode of every series that is on my channel right now. Okay, so we are in the finishing touches for the building right now. Yeah, as I said, I'm very excited for the interior of the building as well. I have a lot of ideas, and I think I have to come up with some self-made stuff because I want to have a lot of merchandise in there. That means we have to have stuff with the Waveland Park logo on it. And that means that I have to create a lot of stuff on my own. And I'm excited for that, and I'm also very scared about that because that is something that I never did. Yeah, so the roof is created, the building is placed where it should be. Now it's time to delete all of these trees because this park is going to be located in Florida, and we have a very tropical, beachy vibe, almost like Miami Beach. And yeah, therefore all those cheeky little trees have to go. Usually in the beginning, when I built those structures around the round building in the middle, I was planning to have some kind of a waterfall on top of it. That is something that I might be doing in the future, but not right now because I don't know how to make it look good. Because I was planning to have the water flowing from the top of the one and flowing down the other one. And yeah, in the beginning this sounded like a great idea, but now I'm not that sure anymore about that. So, well, this might be something that I'm doing in the future. Or I might not, because I fear that this could be a little bit too much. Yeah, but maybe let me know in the comments down below if you think that would be a good idea or if it is a weird idea. Yeah, so I'm laying down the path for my park. For the park entrance, not for the whole park, I guess. So I wanted to have this building on some kind of an island so that the guests have to pass the water from the one side, go into the visitor center, and leave the visitor center on the other side and enter the park. And I also wanted to have not that much greenery in my park. Don't worry, we're going to have a lot of plants in the park, but I didn't want the gaps in between the paths to be green and everywhere plants like that. I wanted it to look, to really look like Seaworld or something like that. And there is not much greenery in there, only in the parts where the people planted those plants. So I wanted to cover everything with these concrete pieces here, which are very good to use. because when they overlap there is no sea fighting going on, and that is really a great thing. That makes the whole thing a lot easier. Yeah, and I was placing these concrete pieces here on the floor, and I thought it looked pretty good, but in the end I didn't know what to do with that area, because it was such a huge space, and I was thinking about placing some buildings there for where the guests can buy the tickets, or some decoration, some statues or something, some planters, and in the end I was not happy with any of the ideas because everything didn't feel right to me. And in the end, you might see it in the real-time part. In the end, I decided to make it a parking lot. That is something that I never built, and yeah, I guess it is. It was time for me to finally build a parking lot and make the whole thing look more realistic. I also was covering the pond around this building here with those concrete wall pieces. Once again, I'm using the off-grid pieces because it wouldn't have been possible with the other pieces. And I also covered the ground with those concrete pieces and colored them in a light blue so that we have some kind of a pool feeling in there. It was a lot of work to cover the whole area here, but in the end it was worth the work that I put in there. Was also covering the parts underneath the bridge kind of building part here, just with some gray concrete pieces again, the same which I have made the parking lot of. And here you can already see where the whole thing is going and how it is going to look. Just needed a few fences to put down here because we don't want our visitors to fall into the water and get soaking wet before they enter the park. They might get wet in the park at a point, but yeah, not before entering it. Yeah, and I chose this aquatic fence that we got with the Aquatic DLC because I really like the look of it, and it matches the whole theme of the park very, very well, because yeah, it just gives me Seaworld vibes. I don't know why, but this is definitely an aquatic fence that you will see in any kind of aquarium or something like that. And yeah, it's just the correct fence for this park. Yeah, and also a big sorry to my German visitors. I hope you are not mad at me that this episode or this series is once again going to be in English. But I thought we already have Swamp Lake Zoo in German, and we also have the Panorama episodes in German. So I thought it would be great if we had another series on the channel that is in English language, so that more people can actually enjoy the video. And I hope you guys understand English, understand my English. That's something different as well, I guess. And yeah, you can understand what I'm saying and what I'm doing here, and can still enjoy the whole thing. Yeah, here I decided to put down some plants in that area because, yeah, I didn't want it to look like this graveyard made of concrete, and I just wanted to have it a little bit of a nicer look in here. Putting down some plants. Not too much of these tall palm trees because I didn't want our visitors to not see the entrance building anymore. So I wanted to have this holiday feeling around here, but not cover up the whole building. Yeah, just a little bit of grass in the middle. Something that would be easy for our staff to take care of. And not too many plants that our staff has to water the whole time. Yeah, and once again I'm putting down a different fence here. And I don't know what you think about it, but this gives me a lot of ocean walk, or yeah, do you call that ocean walk or ocean? In Germany we call it Promenade, Strandpromenade. Beach promenade is that even a word in English? Okay, I guess you know what I'm going to say and what I want to say. Just think about you are at Miami Beach and you take a walk along the beach, and that is something that I wanted to accomplish with this build, and I hope I succeeded in that. And you get a little holiday vibes. Okay, so it's time to see the magic that happened. Yeah, this is what I did. These are some of my custom billboards. I also did some logo work on the bus here and also on the entrance building, the visitor center. And I'm very, very, very happy with it. As I said, it is going to be heavy branding and I'm so in love with it. Okay, so we are at the end of our first episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did so, leave a like, leave a subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next episode. And I really, really hope to see you guys in the next episode where we are going to build the entrance plaza, which is going to be crazy. So many great buildings. Okay guys, take care and see you next time. Bye.